There's so much going on, but such a diverse range of engineers required in the region. It's a great time to think about engineering as a career.
I knew I didn't want to be sitting behind a desk, going to the same location day in, day out. So I thought that's a great way to get away from that is like electrical engineering.
So it's not just about, screwing things to walls. It's going to be about how you get systems to talk to each other and learn from that data.
And so what's happening now is, because of the decarbonisation initiative and net zero for the UK to get to net zero by 2050, the local area is going to experience an enormous amount of investment into the area to the tune of £14 billion by 2030. And that obviously means a lot of jobs for local people.
Whether that's working in manufacturing in the renewables sector, also there's other opportunities around the rolling stock train manufacturing going on in the region, not to mention a really diverse manufacturing base in the region that requires highly skilled technicians. So it's a great time to be in the Humber region if you're thinking of being an engineer.
I think a lot of people, when they think of renewables, they think of a giant wind turbine or something like that, and don't get me wrong, that is a big part of it. But you got to look right down the chain. Somebody said to me, I have a really good solution here, which is not a word I'd ever heard of, but essentially it was kind of, they'll give you a problem and you're able to figure a way around it, and that is kind of what I really enjoy doing. So, finding something that's broken and then trying to fix it. And I think, a lot of people have that kind of desire, but sometimes it's different. Sometimes it might be a car, sometimes it might be, a heating system. For me, it was, electrical, which is where I began.
You can spend hours looking for a fault and then finally found it, and it's like a great feeling. I do just love my job. I don't always see it as a job, and I think that's how you know you've got a good job, is if you're coming in and you're actually enjoying coming in.
By the time the investment reaches its peak, which has started now by the way, and when it reaches its peak at 2030, the local area will require in the tune of 22,000 new jobs, and that's an enormous opportunity for all young people in the region.
So you need those skills around teamwork, being part of something, a can-do attitude, problem solving, and having those elements in your toolkit's really useful and what employers really need.
We need these people coming into the industry, whether it be electrical, whether it be more traditional engineering routes, whether it be mechanical. We need these people because the world's changing. A lot of things are based around engineering. All your new renewable kind of projects. The way people's homes are acquired, smart homes. All these kind of things are all coming together, but they're all totally different specialisms, as it were.
So we're coming in now and working to become engineers. They have enormous amount of opportunities to work in construction, in manufacturing, in automation, robotics, design. They can work to become electricians, they can work to become mechanical engineers, electrical engineers. There's an enormous amount of opportunity in the local region for the local people.
But you just never know where this journey can take you. Just be open, go into it, start where you start and just see what comes up, because opportunities will arise and sometimes they're not what you expect.
And I'm very excited for this new period and the coming years where all of the investment is going to get channeled into the local area, into the Humber region. And yeah, it's a very exciting time for young people.